Bonsoir, bienvenue, and welcome to Mount&blade Mont Blanc Television. I'm your host on the channel, Captain Lost. I'm joined by the magnificent, how do you say, Yami Pirate. Welcome to the channel. Ça va? Bien? Ça va, Yami?
Hey.
Okay, enough of that then. That was really bad. But I think maybe some French people will like it. I hope so. Okay, let's actually get a bit more serious now, because we're going to be playing, or at least watching, some Mount&blade Warband. It's the Nations Cup. The esteemed infantryman of the Balkans team, Yami Pirate, is here to join us with a co-cast. What happened to the Balkans team, Yami? Dropped out?
Yeah, it seems like. I guess a lot of people kind of dropped out of the team or didn't show up too much.
Yeah, I guess it's just a few individuals, kind of ruin it for the rest. But, oh well, looking forward to the future. One of our teams is still in. It's the UK team. I'm supporting the UK team. This is the first year I'm not playing. People are saying there's a bug on the stream. Okay. I hope it's working okay. It's the first year I'm not playing in the UK team. They have been doing pretty well so far. 2 wins in 2 games. They're still 1 place behind France in the group stage though, as France are 3 wins in 3 games, sitting in first place in the group. And this is the last game for France in the group stage. Yami, what do you think of the UK team this year?
I think it's looking pretty good. I mean, they got some really good players in special infantry. I think they should make at least first 3 places if in the NC.
Well, they need the first 2 places to get through, but yeah, I think they should make that as well.
No, I mean in general in the tournament.
Oh, in the tournament, you think they're going to get top 3?
I think so.
Well, yeah, they could do. I mean, they got 2nd place last year after Russia were kicked out, but essentially they kind of got like, I mean, they lost to Scandinavia and beat Turkey in the 3rd place playoff. It was a pretty rough game against Scandinavia. I did a pretty big choke in the last round, but well, I think that UK team is looking perhaps a bit more stable this year. They're trying pretty hard. OGL really going to go for it, you think?
Yeah, I mean, they want to win for sure, but I think they stand a chance.
Yeah, maybe so. Pretty tough though. I mean, you got like Germany and Turkey knocking around. What about France then? France, I think, I gotta say I love the French team. Toby and Peter playing off their heads, doing some carrying, Paolo leading. I think they're the dark horses of the tournament, right? They got a chance.
Yeah, they do. I think both teams have a chance to win, but I mean, I'd probably bet on maybe Germany or Turkey or Russia, but they definitely have a chance.
Yeah, anything can happen in the game of Warband. You win or you die. I think we're going live, so let's just run the map intro and get straight into the game. Okay, we're now in the game. France and Luxembourg. It's actually France and Luxembourg, not just France. Do you know who's the Luxembourgian player?
I have no idea.
I got no idea either. Maybe. Yeah, God, who knows? But one of them is from Luxembourg at least. Probably only one. But mainly a French team against the United Kingdom of England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. I don't know if there are any Northern Irish players or any Welsh players, but at least England and Scotland are definitely represented.
Yeah.
6 cav for the UK team. You liking this?
Oh, I'm not too surprised about that.
It's such AE tactics, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably pretty effective. The problem is I mean, for France here, I don't know if they're really capable of dealing with it. It takes a very, very skilled team to counter it. I don't think it is uncounterable, but I don't know if France are organised enough to be able to cope with it on such a huge open map. Poor chaps. Although, really, I mean, do you think the UK have cav which can match up with Toby and Peter? That could be a problem for the UK team.
I think France does have better cav, but I don't know. I mean, they have Azam, and Black Tit and Cory aren't bad either.
Yeah, that's fair.
Overall, I think France does probably have an advantage in Cav.
Toby, I think, is Peter taking a course as well? Yeah, both Toby and Peter taking courses. Very, very daring moves. They could go down very quickly, but crossbows, that's slightly hard to take down horses with. OGL and Pepper playing Archer. So, I mean, Pepper's going to be taking out a couple of UK heads at least.
Yeah. Especially in a stream, it's his favorite.
Ooh, first kill comes in. Captain on captain as OGL snipes out Paolo for the first blood of the whole match. And that's a good start for the UK team. OGL has taken a hit back, but that's pretty good stuff. That's a good start at least. In comes Toby. He's going to knock down OGL, but Peter not there with the second. Oh, but he does come in with the with the javelin kill. That's pretty awesome.
That was a pretty good job, yeah.
Very, very nice. And Peter and Toby hunting as a pair there. Moving back over towards the flag side now. Seems like UK are getting the raise on it, as Pepper has managed to arrive on the scene. UK Cav coming in now as well, but France there in bigger numbers. In comes Peter. They do manage to dehorse Mitchell. Sub-Zero finishes them off. Oh, but a dodgy team kill from Brian there. Yeah, he takes down Thor. Bit back and forth now, but France getting the better of this round so far as Asgard takes down Pepper. And no archers left for UK, just the 5 Cav. Corey does bring down Asgard. Corey brings down Brian and brings down Asgard, sorry. And Peter is the horse, so very, very difficult times here for the French team right now. Toby gets reared up. Peter is dropped by Corey. And yeah, I think Toby and Peter are just not able to act fast enough there as the UK Cav moved in en masse. UK raising the flag now, and I think we might just see French players trying to stay alive. Oh, lovely jab there from Toby. Does go down though. Slim moves onto the flag, but I think it's curtains right now. Yeah, Sub-Zero gets reared up, moves into the melee. I just think it's timeout here for France. And Sub-Zero is going to go down as well. So decent first round from the UK there, but it looked a bit shaky for a little bit.
Yeah, it looked close for a bit, but then.
No changes up from France yet. They still seem confident in their setup. So what about Sub-Zero, Yami? Is that a player that gives you problems on public servers?
Sorry, what about him?
A lot of people complain about Sub-Zero, I believe, on IG. Stringing out rounds, always the last one alive.
Yeah, I guess he does play a bit like that, but I don't think he's anything too problematic, just a bit annoying maybe the way he plays.
Yeah, I think it's less of an issue in competitive matches as well.
Yeah.
Or just I think public games, people get a little bit frustrated.
I mean, he's not like super trolly or anything, he just...
A bit campy maybe.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense on IG though, because you don't want to be sitting around doing nothing.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating.
Just get back on that Siege server. It's where the pros play, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Any Siege server you'd recommend? Wolfpack Siege maybe? No?
I played Siege maybe once.
Didn't like it? Not for you?
No. I mean, it's a bit boring, especially for infantry.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Maybe get on that ZHG Siege server. Get those throwing knives.
I actually didn't know.
You have no idea what I'm talking about, that's okay. Team's playing pretty passive. Actually, UK taking a lot of map control. You can see them moving right up. Certainly the Cav at least. Taking most of the stone bridge. France
yeah,
are just sit back in the forest, yeah.
With the changed flags, they have like a better position in this spawn.
That's true, I forgot about the changed flags. But the flags do spawn in favour of France, I guess, or at least close to them. They need to spread out and get a bit of a crossfire setup though. Sil and Paolo, a little bit too clustered there. Sil's going to go for the lone tree. Is playing with the heavy Nord Archer setup there, taking the briny with the low gold. Just using those default arrows and the short bow. So what's UK's approach here? I mean, are they just going to go for a big pincer with Cav? What's happening?
Yeah, I guess they're gonna maybe
Ooh, Mitchell goes down
go
early
for
there.
the archers.
Yeah, looks like the Cav just clustering up and a push into Paolo, but Paolo does stay alive for a little bit, does eventually go down, and Clark Johnson finishes him off, but losing Mitchell's going to be pretty rough there. Asgard and Brian trying to hold out in the forest. I think they're trying to bring down Pepper, but in the meantime, Thor goes down to M. Corey brings down Asgard. I think France having a bit of a hard time here under overwhelming UK pressure. They've not managed to take down Pepper either, so they've still got the long-range crossfire going from Pepper and OGL there. The Castellan pair. M now raising the flag as well, and they've driven France off it almost completely. Peter drops eventually. Toby doing what he can, but I don't think Peter and Toby are really enough to take care of the team here. First double kill of the match goes to Pepper, as he does drop Toby, dismount from his horse. Sub-Zero, last player alive. A situation seen many a time, as Am finishes them off.
Typical.
Yeah, and UK looking pretty comfortable actually. I mean, the starts of the round, it looks like France can get something done, but UK just kind of taking over with the extra cav. They just got more mobility, looking stronger.
Yeah,
Seems like
the 6 cavalry seems to be working out for them.
they've switched up some things as well here. France, Paolo's going to be mounting up, taking a horse. The problem is though that they've only got one archer now, so less crossfire potential.
Well, it wasn't working for them though.
Yeah, I do respect them when he's making a change.
The archers just got trashed by cav anyway, I guess.
Just having a look at chat there. I don't play Warband with music on. This is just something I do for the streams. I think the music adds a nice bit of background and atmosphere. It's not something the way I play personally. And yeah, I think Siege is pretty cool. I'd like to hype up Siege. I think Osiris is accusing me of hyping it up. Some people I believe are having problems with the higher bitrate of the stream. It's just like slightly higher quality now. I will try and speak to Twitch and get active transcode so you can watch it in low quality if you choose. Soon at least. How tanky are UK looking right now, do you think, Yami?
Not that tanky. I mean, Black Tide's got nice armor, but OGL's got nice armor as well.
It's not too out of control though. Yeah, Black Tide is looking a little bit dangerous. That Grey Lance as well, that's really hard to deal with Toby and Peter, I think especially. When they want to try and do like capsules and stuff and take risks, which they know they can get away with. Trying to fight up against the Grey Lance is really, really difficult. It's interesting to see, I don't know if this is an active move, or Corey's got nice armor too. But both Cleric and M are opting for the really good helmet above the next level of armor. I guess the next level of armor is probably like that red one, so I guess that makes sense as a horseman. I don't really know the Swadian horse armors.
Yeah, I think the red one is probably a bit too expensive.
Yeah, I guess so. And probably it's probably less valuable as well, it's just so heavy. M gets reared up, it's going to dismount there and try and get into the melee, but does lose his horse and a lot of life there. Still alive though, and he's going to be causing problems in the melee. I'll start to back off. And Peter and Toby just trying to take risks, trying to take cav fights here, and just make things happen. Charging forward, gonna move right in there, but Thor is picked off by Black Tide. Toby and Peter just desperate to just charge in and take big risks. They do manage to couch lance Corey's shield away. They find Black Tide and take him down, even though he's got a lot of armor. Peter loses his horse
Peter
though.
went down.
And yeah, I don't know if France is making enough of the use of javelins. I think that's perhaps what Norse needs to do here. But they are getting kills here, and the flag is very, very high for France. In fact, if UK can't go on this, yeah, they managed to raise the flag, and Mitchell gets the triple kill, but not quite as attentive as they need to be on that flag, and France sneak the round away from the UK there. That's very, very surprising.
Yeah, they played it pretty well.
I think that was perhaps a bit of a mistake from UK more than an achievement from France there. I mean, it's nice for them staying on the flag, but UK started to take control of that round, but they just weren't paying enough attention to that flag. And that's perhaps a round given away cheaply there to France. Nice triple kill there from Mitchell, finally getting involved in the game. Good kill counts for the UK around there. Corey on 5-0, Cleric on 4-0. France really struggling, but have snuck themselves around there, and that could be very, very important. What do you think of the Corsair? Is it, I mean, I know you don't play Cav, but you think it's effective? Is it something you like to have, like, on your team? People playing with Corsairs?
I mean, I'm not sure. I guess it's more like faster and maybe more for cut deals useful rather than kind of support.
Well, I guess it's got mobility as well, which is always useful because of the speed. Which is good for support and kind of everything. I think it sort of allows, yeah. I mean, yeah, obviously casuals is important. I think it allows them to kind of fight the multiple cav, which is part of their strategy. But I mean, I feel like when I'm playing, even though I know these two use it really well, when I'm playing I just feel like I prefer my cav to have hunters, just so they can knock people down for me to kill.
Yeah, it's quite useful. But I mean, Toby and Peter are more used to this.
Yeah,
Corsairs, I guess they play with them all the time, so...
Yeah, you're right.
And they're really good with it.
They certainly are. I mean, they just seem to be the players that are able to make things happen on this team. Flag spawns in the same position, and UK are really on it already. Swarming with cav over there. OGL already set up. So is Pepper. It's going to be very hard for UK to make this approach, I think. For France to make this approach, sorry. Especially since the flag is going up already. Azan gets a big lance off on Toby's horse there as well. That's going to be a problem. They are trying to hit back with javelins, these horsemen, and do what they can, but I think they just need to move on the flag now because they're really running out of time already in this round as the flag is racing up. With M just grinding away and putting up that rope.
I guess they put a lot of pressure on France with like the cav already on the flag and raising it.
Cleric Johnson making use of that great lance and that armor. He's really done some good work with his equipment here. Managed to take down Toby as well. And just I think with all these great lances, it's really hard for France to get anything done. I can't see this round going the way of the UK. Going the way of France, sorry. They do manage to re-up Cleric Johnson, but he's just going to dismount and move into the melee fight now. Mitchell picks up Thor. Cleric takes down Brian, and yeah, this is only going one way. Double kill for Mitchell there. Really making a big impression. And Peter finished off in the river as his body slumps down towards the water. Round's going to be over as the flag's raised. Captain Paolo, the only player left. Gets a big hit on M there, but not enough to take him down. He's going to charge off into the sunset. And, well, I think that was pretty nice by the UK there. I feel like that could have been 4 though, and they perhaps missed a trick.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens. Do you think there's any kind of faction imbalance here, maybe?
I think Swadia probably has an advantage on this map.
I mean, with a stronger cav, I guess it would make sense.
Yes, and also I think they have a better spawn.
Oh, really? Why'd you say that?
Well, the spawn near the stone bridge kinda has like 2 flags now.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. Yeah, I do understand what you're saying. Yeah, you're alright.
So I suppose they have that and like a bit of an advantage in open maps maybe.
Well, I suppose the one near the stone bridge is kind of more neutral, I guess, but then again the high ground and the river are pretty useful spots.
Hmm.
Oh dear. I've got the wrong display up on the stream. I'm gonna have to fix that. Got updated maps. I knew I forgot something this week. Anyone who impressed you especially in that first set then, Yomi?
Not so much. I mean, it was pretty one-sided, so it was kind of hard to say.
Yeah, I guess it comes down to what
it was a bit of a
now.
stomp, so like France didn't really get a good chance to play too much, and UK just got kind of go it easy, I suppose.
Well, I believe you have a little bit of insight about about what the UK were expecting from this match. Maybe you could fill us in from the UK team speak.
Well, I guess they're expecting to win.
to win.
Cleric mentioned something about the match being a genocide.
That's not
They
very
seem confident.
not very tasteful, but
That's a cleric. Of course it's not tasteful.
but yeah, I think it's good that they're confident at least.
Yeah. Well, it started off pretty well, but I guess it could be that the map is just a bit imbalanced, so the France could come back easily, maybe, and still be a close match.
I guess that's what we're finding out in this set at this point. Okay, making some emergency repairs to the stream. Hopefully we should have the right maps and factions on display. Sorry for warning noises. Okay, that should be a little bit better. Are we gonna go? Are we live now? Okay. I think it's time to move back into the game then.
Yeah. Could you give me the streamer thing?
It's coming.
Thanks.
Okay. And we're live. Same setup from UK, playing that 6 cav. Interesting to see France reverted back to their kind of pre-planned 3 cav, 3 inf, 2 archer tactic. I guess France knew that this was coming, so this is their planned approach to deal with the 6 cav. But we did see them swapping last set. Any thoughts on why they've decided to revert back to the 3 imp setup? Or the 3 cav setup at least?
Who, France?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose that they found it a bit harder to deal with the UK having lots of cav with like only 2 cav.
Well, no, they had 3 last set, but then they moved up to 4.
Oh, did I?
So I'm just wondering why they haven't stuck with 4. They've gone back to 3. Paolo
yeah,
playing as
maybe
Ranger again
Paolo
now.
would be like better as crossbow.
Yeah, that's possible.
They have a bit more cover maybe in the big forest.
Yeah, that does make sense actually. We'll see. Maybe they'll switch it up again anyway. They haven't done great lance drops for Toby and Peter. Maybe Toby's got one. I'm not sure. See if I can track him down. No, they both got regular lances. I'm quite surprised by that. I think that they would want great lances, but maybe they prefer the speed of the regular lance, at least in the early rounds before. Or I suppose they know the Nords can't get heavy lances, so they perhaps just prefer to play it toe to toe without introducing any great lances to the map. There's always a risk as well. You're going to drop them, so.
Oh yeah.
That's one advantage squad I have in deciding whether they get played or not. UK getting to the flag earlier. And I guess like France taking like a big approach. The UK cav just going to try and jab Peter and Toby down into oblivion. Which is going to be a real problem on those courses. They're going to have to be dodging and ducking and diving. Derek Johnson coming in for an early kind of pass by. It's going to have to run away right now as it's getting shut down by Peter and Sub-Zero. Jab's coming in from Mitchell and that's hurting Toby's horse already. He has to turn and run. More jabs coming in, causing problems for these courses. France are on the flag now, but the first kill comes in from Azan. And it's on Peter as well, so it's a crucial kill. Toby chasing down. Oh, Toby goes down as well. So the key players are down early doors, and UK looking strong in this round too. I think France might have to switch up and just go really heavy cav to try and deal with this at this point. Yeah, UK just really cutting France to pieces right now. Wonka comes back for Sub-Zero. Black Tie picks up the double though, finishing off Brian there. Flag's going up. Sub-Zero, the last remaining player again. But I think he's going to go down before long. Just going to run away here, I guess. Corey trying to chase him down. Doesn't want to let him get too stacked up. UK might even move off the flag here to let the time run out. Just to give Corey a chance to take him down. Really going for it. Not using that Nord extra riding skill. And does finally finish off his horse. That's pretty useful there for UK team. They're going to try and take the man himself down as well, but he's going to stay alive. But quite an important kill there on that horse.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking, Yami? You think France got to take more cav? Maybe they got to go for the Great Lances just for that extra advantage? What is it?
Doesn't look like it.
Well,
I think they're doing the same.
They're doing the same, but what do they need to do? Is it just the same? Just it didn't work, surely.
Well, yeah, maybe they could try extra cav.
I mean, wonder where the other cav players for France are. Marcus, perhaps could be an option.
Yeah, maybe.
Garin. I mean, they've had cav players in the past. I wonder these players just don't feel as comfortable with it. But I think France gonna need to get, I mean, really ideally now the 2 rounds here and keep it to 5-3. UK playing aggressive now, just kind of charging right in. They're trying to pick off France in transit. They do manage to take Syl down pretty cheaply there. Peter rushes in to try and salvage something from the situation. But Toby takes a big hit there, and yeah, perhaps a little bit risky there from the French duo. They've sent the UK cav to all corners of the map though, chasing them down on those courses. Here comes Peter. Oh, tries to go for the couch chance, but gets himself caught up. Oh, he's looking very, very vulnerable right now. Is going to run away on that courser. Just about to keep himself alive. Toby does pick off Zan in the meantime. That's a pretty important kill over there. And OGL looking all alone here. I think he's going to go down here to overwhelming French pressure.
Yeah.
He's going to hold up his shield and do what he can, but surely he's going to go down eventually. Yeah, here comes Up-Zero. Try and finish him off. Let's go down eventually, but Carrick Johnson picks off Paolo. Peter takes down Mitchell, and I think France are getting the better of this round just about. Peter on very, very low health, though. UK with 4 cav and one archer remaining. What do you think at this point, Yami? Who's looking better?
Well, UK for now, but France
You think
looks like maybe they could win this round.
You think UK looking better
maybe.
in this round?
Oh, not in this round, in the match in general.
Oh,
but
right. Ooh, maybe looking better in this round as well. Yeah, Carrick Johnson just picks off Peter there. Toby's gonna destroy that horse to slow Carrick Johnson's
going
movement.
To the flag.
Toby charging right in, but loses horse there pretty cheaply. He's gonna go down as well. And yeah, both Peter and Toby losing their lives there. A crucial moment in this round. Pepper raising the flag. And it's gonna be French infantry versus English horsemen, and that's a bit of a change up for the history books. But France are slowly raising that flag now. Peter's backed off Pepper's backed up a long way there. Sorry, and he's going to bring down Thor as well. I think Thor could have perhaps just tried to dodge the arrows, but now Pepper's going to shoot on a challenge, and France is going to have to try and dance to stay alive here. Cleric has moved into the melee as well. They've managed to dehorse Corey, but Cleric is now playing as infantryman. Sub-Zero takes down Corey. That's a pretty big kill there, but yeah, Pepper's just going to be shooting on challenge right now. That's a big problem for the French team. His flag's high, but he's got 46 seconds to stay alive here. He's using an all-pike, and Cleric's not going to let up. Pepper finishes them off, and I think Pepper played a really nice game there. France didn't really.
Yeah, he did.
France didn't commit to taking him down, and it was kind of a questionable decision. I mean, they had to sort of decide in the moment what to do, because I mean, they could have spent all day trying to kill him when the flag was really what they needed to go for, but.
We normally mock him for like not being able to run away when he needs to, but he managed this round.
Yeah, clearly he's been working on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is the best way to play Archer, just run away all day. I'm picking up a 3-0 score there as well. M on 3-0 too. I really think that what lost that round for France Luxembourg there though was perhaps Soviet Peter taking some unnecessary risks.
Yeah, they're playing a bit reckless, like just charging in 3-count.
I mean, I feel like it's kind of what they need to do in one sense, because if they don't take those risks, then France are just going to win in a straight up. UK is just going to win in a straight up fight. But at the same time, perhaps they need to plan their risks carefully, take them at the right time. We see France again once again taking some sort of aggressive action, moving across the map towards that small forest, trying to dominate the map control, and sort of trying to taunt UK into a fight, I guess. Pretty nice movement from the UK archers though, across the river. They've got to find a way to move towards the fight now, because they're perhaps a little bit far away. They are keeping themselves alive. Paolo has taken a horse, so actually, well, France, interestingly, are taking the 4-inf, 4-cab tactic, which I do like to see. Very aggressive style of play. Peter does lose his horse. I think Paolo's going to dismount to give him his hunter. You're better at this, Peter. Get back on that horse and do something. But not playing with his preferred courser. And kind of a scattered, chaotic round. No one actually dying so far. And Peter's going to have a really hard time actually taking these cab fights in this hunter against the faster Nord horseman. Those javelins as well going to be a big, big problem.
And
He's
I guess
moving forward, trying to catch someone off guard. Yeah. So jabs are a big problem. Black Tide and Mitchell.
UK raising the flag again.
Yeah, they've been pretty hot on that throughout the game. Except for that one round which they gave away.
Yeah.
Peter doing what he can here. Trying to duke it out with these UK cav. It's a bit of a hit on his horse there. Corey not going to let up. Trying to find space, but gets caught up on Sub-Zero, this Peter. He's going to move in. Let's get the cow chance on Corey's horse. But Mitchell finished off Sub-Zero in the meantime. Corey just dismounted for the time being. Flag is starting to go the way of France, but they're losing players fast here. They've got to bring down Cleric Johnson, who's going to be a big, big force to reckon with on the flag. Does take a big hit, but...
All the clerics really low on health, and France has got quite a few infantry on the flag.
Yeah, but
yeah, he goes down.
Yeah, Pepper's forced to move into melee as well, actually. But Black Tie gets the double kill, and I think that's just going to seal it for France here, yeah. M going to take down Paolo.
Ow.
Gets the double kill on Brian there as well. Mitchell taking down Thorin. Yeah, UK just making it very, very hard for France right now. They're getting more and more armor.
They're all like tanked up now.
It's going to be the same tactic here for France. Still's going to revert back from infantry to play archer. But I think they've had a really hard time dealing with the archers from the UK as well. It's been very nice movement from Pepper and OGL. I think especially Pepper though. Finding space to shoot into the melee. And even if he's not getting loads of kills, even though he is getting loads of kills, but even if he, even when he's not getting kills, he's getting stuns and he's causing problems.
Yeah.
And as an infantry, you've always got to look over to try and block the shots with your shield. Could be France's last opportunity here to try and sneak around, keep themselves in the game for Sandy Bush. Because winning 8-0 on the next map is going to be very, very difficult. If they can keep it to 6-2, they've got a much better chance. Problem is UK very, very, very dominant in melee fights. They've got a lot of very, very strong infantry.
Yeah, I thought France probably had a better chance on this map.
Yeah, I would have thought that as well. But the French infantry are not bad, and those melee fights can go either way, especially with lots of aggression. Still takes a hit there early on from a bit of... I think that's OGL's... oh no, it's Pepper sniper work there. Duking out with those French crossbows. Not an easy thing to do. Crossbows are generally a bit better at pop-out shooting because they don't have to draw their bow. Can reload in that cover. OGL taking the lone tree. And once again, UK sort of... they've been pretty hot on this throughout most of the game, just taking better map control. France not playing as aggressive this time. They kind of pushed for the last 2 rounds, and now they're just going to camp in the big forest.
Yeah, UK seems to be better with like crossfires and stuff.
Yeah. Well, France is not really giving themselves much of a chance because they've only got 1 archer at the moment.
Oh yeah, but in general.
Yeah, the movement does look pretty hot. I think they've been training quite hard, the UK team. Perhaps not quite as hard as like... maybe not quite as hard as the Turkish team, but I think they've been...
maybe like 1 or 2 matches a week, I think.
Really?
I'm not 100% sure, but I think so, yeah.
They probably played 2 or 3 this week, I'd guess. France moving on to the flag. Paolo is going to harass Pepper and try and eliminate that crossfire potential. He might dismount here to try and fight Pepper. Could be a nice move. He's just getting his horse kind of harassed at the moment. He's at least keeping him busy though. That's the important thing. Pepper able to shoot. Azan does get the first kill of the round though, bringing down Still. France raising the flag. Cleric going to move into melee. Oh, nice jabs from UK though, taking down Brian very, very quickly. Black Tide with a double kill, bringing down Thor, and Asgard goes down as well. Triple kill from Black Tide. And realistically, I think it's curtains for the UK. For France, sorry.
Yeah.
Derek Johnson with a nice jump. All pipe there, finishing off Peter. Fearless in the face of that couch lance. With electric timing. And Paolo spent the whole round trying to keep Pepper busy. I think he did finally finish him off, but Black Tide picks up another double kill there. And they do finish it off, so 7-1 is the score for the UK right now. And, well, yeah, France perhaps have had finer hours.
Yeah, I was expecting a bit closer match, but...
Well, the UK team won. And 7-1 is the current score. I mean, do France have any chance on this next map?
Well, I guess so. I mean, they could win all 8 rounds.
They have keyboards, don't they? They have some chance.
But, I don't know. I think actually UK should be better on Sandy with all that infantry.
Yeah. I mean...
And even if they do kinda evenly, it's still not good for France.
Exactly. France need to dominate, which just seems so unlikely. I mean, as we mentioned, the UK looking very, very strong infantry-wise. They have such a strong core of Apis Europae infantry techniques and players.
Yeah.
Like very hot on their shield stunning. Cleric Johnson, obviously, a ruthless force in the melee fight. Who are France's players going to be to sort of deal with that? I guess it's Toby and Peter.
I think Peter's quite good at infantry, but he might go cover, I don't know. Asgard, maybe?
Yeah, I think Paolo would be picking
Seal isn't bad at infantry either.
I don't know if he's playing though, I think they might have benched him. I've seen people in chat talking about, I think Thor and Brian playing infantry together. It's a bit of a brutal duo.
Yeah, they're getting quite hyped up recently.
So maybe they can make something happen here. I know Paolo's not the kind of leader who gets demoralized easily. He won't be giving up.
Oh yeah, no, France is just gonna start trolling in a minute probably.
You think so? Maybe I'll like it.
Legend does have the habit when they start losing.
What do you think of Paolo as a leader then? I know maybe you haven't played under him, but just in general.
Well, I've never heard him command or anything, but I mean he's doing okay. He commands all the French NC teams and Legend, and you know, I mean, I guess Legend is kind of either doing really well or kind of really not so well, depending on the players and stuff.
Yeah.
But they've been around for a long time, and they've had their kind of good moments. So I think Paul's probably not doing so bad. I think people probably criticize him a bit too much, maybe.
I think he seems like a good leader, like a good motivational guy at least.
Yeah.
I wonder, like, are France missing like Caius?
I thought Caius was playing for Bene.
Oh yeah, he's Belgian, right? Oh, so yeah, they're really missing him then. Those Belgian archers, they're pretty tough.
Yeah, I think Caius and Kellerman switched, right?
No Tornado X either for France, or at least he's not playing. That's a bit
Sorry,
of a...
who?
Tornado X.
Oh.
That's a bit of a loss because he's a killer shooter and not a bad infantryman either. When he has to be. I'm always concerned that Paolo is living in the shadow of Nobuzuki, the great French leader.
Yes, I suppose they lost quite a few good players from Renegades who went inactive.
Yeah, people like Scramois, Scorpy, other people like that. From the golden era of Renegades.
think it's gonna go live.
Yeah. So we'll have to run that map intro for Sandy Bush. Okay, and we are now live. UK playing as the Rhodoc side against the French Saronids. A lot of African French colonies. I guess it makes sense that they would be playing as the Saronid side. French Tunisians, or Libyans, or Moroccans. Heavy imp from both sides as expected. In fact, complete mirror setups. 5 imp for each side, and 1 archer. Oh, sorry, 2 archers, one horseman. Peter and Toby both playing infantry. Are you surprised by that?
A little bit, I suppose. I maybe expected France to maybe try to counter Saronid.
Yeah, it can work as a tactic. I tell you what can work on Sandy Bush is when you like play loads of cav at the start and rush across the other spawn before they can get ready. That's one of my favourite things to see. I guess they didn't go for it this time, but like in the first round, like when people haven't picked equipment and stuff.
Yeah.
Especially in the UK doing so many drops and all sorts of funny business like that, you can really catch a team off guard.
But I don't know, maybe it worked better with a bit less experienced teams.
Yeah, perhaps so.
And if they kinda lose this one round,
yeah, that's true.
that'd be really bad for them. So maybe that'd be very risky.
Maybe UK will do it because they got so many round buffers. Maybe we won't see them get to do it because they might win by that time that comes. Flag spawns in the middle, and actually France set up pretty nicely to take shots in here with Tiger White coming in as a sub. Sitting up on that wall. Paolo playing his archer as well. But they've gone, oh, looks like they've gone to sort of, it's kind of low red area. They've moved through their spawn and they're going to chase UK up this ladder. They've got Tiger White from the back. Is he going to start taking shots yet? No, he's been driven out of the graveyard by UK players. I think UK are going to set up, yeah, a couple of crossbows up on that wall as well.
Yeah, I guess France was hoping to kinda cut them off, but they just went up the ladder.
Yeah. Well, France do get the first kill though. Tiger White managed to pick off Corey, so no horseman for the UK side here. But OGL is up on that wall, and that's going to be a big problem. And now it's the melee fight, and this is where we're going to see UK shine. Probably, but Sub-Zero gets a kill there. And down under pressure as well. Paolo picks off Slade, and France actually getting the better of this fight here. UK, although we talked about their melee skill, France seem to be doing very, very well in this round, using their archers effectively as well. OGL, M, and Cleric remain. They're formidable players. Tiger White finishes off M. Ojo doing what he can to support, but doesn't really have the fire rate.
Killed Cleric. That's pretty good deal, actually.
Yeah, Cleric might have to lay that one down. He was under a lot of pressure though. Sub-Zero fighting out with OGL right now. OGL on low health. Does have himself a cleaver though.
But France are raising the flag anyways.
Oh. Nice bamboo whack from Thor there, a bit unexpected. And France taking the first round of Sandy Bush. You think that's to do with factions? I mean, was that something, obviously not something we expected, but why did it happen? Why do you think?
Honestly, I have no idea. I mean, I don't think it has to do much with the factions.
And maybe it's just that Rhodoc armor is a little bit weak. Those axes did a lot of damage, I feel like. There was very, very nice shots coming in from Paolo and Tiger White as well.
Well, the axes do a bit of damage, but I mean, so do cleavers.
That's true, very true.
And they have like longer range. And
was it a bit of a choke from UK, you think? Maybe they expected to win.
Maybe they relaxed too much?
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, they just expected to win so much on this map that they just kind of got a little bit complacent.
I mean, France do have some really good info as well, like Peter is pretty good. And
yeah, taking down Cleric Johnson.
without a shield as well, that's pretty.
I mean, Cleric Johnson's got a lot of Vendetta points. More than those. then again, Vendetta points being given away almost for free these days. Even OGL has some right here.
Yeah, I know. The standards these days.
Do you have any Yami?
No.
Oh really? No respect.
Yeah.
Well, I was happy to sit in the graveyard. It's an old school approach to Sandy Bush. You could take in the low road. They seem pretty happy with that as well. OGL's got himself a nice ladder to shoot from. And Flag's going to spawn in now. We'll see exactly what happens. I'll spawn under the feet of the French team. They got to be careful here, though, as graveyard can be a fortress, but it can also be a prison. And they don't want to be caught vulnerable here. The UK go for an all-angle approach. They are going to raise that ladder and approach from all angles. Are France going to burst out here? They don't seem to have clustered up in preparation for that. They're just going to try and hold the entrance points. But Cleric Johnson moving right in here, immediately shutting down Tiger White. OGL supporting him. Thor does come into support though, and that's going to slow down the assault. UK now bursting in. And, well, Sub-Zero and Corey seem to have been caught up with each other. Thor takes down Cleric Johnson early round though, and he's now free to keep OGL busy, so that destroys their shooting potential. Peter brings down Azan, and once again, France looking pretty good in this melee fight. With Black Tide with a lot of health. Brian takes down Mitchell. Slade pulls a kill back on Peter. Very, very close right now. But France do have the player advantage. It's 7 players against 5. Toby takes down Slade. Double kill for Brian there as M drops 2. Paolo takes down his team kill, yeah, on Asgard. Black Tide gets a... Oh,
but
Brian,
France is still winning.
Yeah, Brian getting a triple kill, bringing down Black Tide. And a lot of hype for Brian in the chat there. And he's certainly paying it back in double with results.
Well, this is getting more interesting.
Yeah, France finding ways to win these team fights.
I suppose they're a bit lucky with a flag as well.
A little bit, but you know, it's not...
Yeah, I wouldn't really put it down to luck or anything.
No, I don't think so. They just looked better in that fight. It was pretty even there.
Yeah.
Cleric Johnson went down very, very early on the approach. And UK, you know, really as a team, normally relying on their infantry, but kind of not able to do that at the moment. Not making any changes, at least class setups wise so far. They're just going to try and win these big melee fights, which is what they're trying to do the whole time.
Well, not many changes. They could do so much.
All inf. I love all inf. I mean, think about all inf. How would France even deal with all inf? I honestly don't think they could. But that's just my opinion. I mean, I feel like really, France have basically just kind of shut down UK's crossbowmen, or kind of made them useless in every round so far.
Yeah, but that's probably like a bit of a mistake from UK, like when Cleric died there, and then OGL didn't get to shoot.
Yeah, that did happen. Possibly,
but
right.
That kind of stuff happens. I mean, it doesn't mean the tactics is bad.
Yeah, that's true. You're saying it means the players are bad?
No, I mean, of course people die in matches.
Yeah, yeah. I just wonder if, I don't know, the crossbows really have that much utility. You just they're just so slow to reload and stuff, and you're so vulnerable. I mean, if the crossbows get
the crossbow up down the stairs.
Yeah, I suppose that could have been game changing, especially if they had Cleric Johnson sort of
protecting.
Yeah, exactly. I guess the crossbows are doing a bit of dropping as well. Looks like Azan's got himself a regular crossbow there, for a bit of extra utility.
And I mean, they could do the cleaver and crossbow, shield drop for crossbow, so they could be kind of like pretty good at inf as well.
Yeah, that probably is what they're doing.
And France got quite lucky with flags again.
UK very, very fast in their approach to this time. They're sending 2 infantry up to try and take this wall. That's going to make them a little bit weaker on the ground, but it's going to secure them this top area, I think. Thor's going to be fighting it out for as long as he can. But now OGL does have space to shoot, and Thor is under pressure already. Taking hits from his teammates. That's going to be a big problem. Yeah, driving back the French players, and yeah, finally... oh no, but Paolo hits back with a headshot on Cleric Johnson. Double kill from Black Tide, but Paolo getting kills as well. Team kills though from France, and that could cost him the round. Triple kill from Black Tide, and he's playing off his head right now. Is fighting, trying to get more done. And yeah, I think UK ran away with this. They finally made that fight work for them. I don't know if it was really giving space to OGL that actually made it work for them, but I think perhaps more just pushing 2 over that ladder just allowed them to penetrate and caused France a bit more to panic perhaps, and they diverted more people to sort of protect that stairs area and were a little bit weaker in the main fight, which gave the rest of the UK players a chance to win. Obviously great performance from Blacktide as well, picking up a triple kill. Very dangerous player.
Yeah, I think France are a bit like doing too many TKs this match.
Mitchell finishing off.
That's like a third one.
Yeah, it's obviously going to be punishing, especially at such a crucial moment as well when you really need to avoid it.
Yeah.
And we could see UK finishing this off right now. Blacktide has managed to pick himself up that fancy bucket helmet, and I do love to see that. Where are you at, Blacktide? Playing as a female character, you think that has an advantage at all? Some people think it does.
Well, other than looking pretty.
Well, you're slightly smaller. Maybe harder to hit.
I really don't think it matters so much.
I think the hitbox is the same, but like, I don't know. Just looks more spindly. Such thin arms.
It's just weird fetishes in my opinion.
You calling Blacktide a pervert?
Yes.
Oh.
Absolutely.
I think duelists prefer it sometimes because you can see more of your enemy. Because it's less blocked off by your own character, which makes sense to me. No, you're still nothing.
I don't know. I think it's like really kinda not so important.
It's more psychological.
More psychological, yeah.
France camping the graveyard again. I think that was perhaps frustrating the UK a little bit until last round. And after getting that round win, I feel like UK, I'm sure they're going to be feeling very comfortable at this point. It's almost a formality finishing off this match. Flag going to be spawning pretty soon.
Well, they could still get to draw, and France did kind of come back from a pretty difficult situation at the start of the map, so... Oh, they got flag in the graveyard again.
That's some nice dice rolling from France. I like to see a team which gambles and wins. But
I guess they're gonna send to inf up the ladder again.
Yeah, Em and Claire are going to go up the ladder. I'm not sure how France is going to deal with this. I think clustering up and perhaps pushing out could have worked there, but
yeah,
they just don't seem committed enough to do that. Asgard's going to fight out at the top. France going to try and start forcing this fight now. In they come, and they're pushing forward, but very difficult to make anything happen here. Derek Johnson finally unleashed on the French team. Manages to pick off Paolo, getting the double kill there on Tiger White now as well, and Brian pulling back for the double kill, but I think the France team are falling to pieces right now. Brian is still up. Could we go for triple? No, but it goes to Cleric. Picking up that treble kill, looking pretty cool up there. Mitchell gets the double too, in the meantime. And that's going to be the end of the match, so very well played for the UK. Taking down France in impressive style. And surely the UK will be finishing off, who is it? Is it Brazil they've got left? Yeah, it's Brazil.
Yeah.
I think that should be a pretty easy match for the UK team.
Yeah, I mean both UK and France should kind of go through the group stage.
Yeah, with those 3 wins, I think that yeah, I think that should be pretty easy for France to see through.
I guess this match wasn't like very decisive or anything, but
I mean, it would have decided who won the group, I guess.
For France, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter so much because they go through anyway, but...
Getting that first place is pretty important though, I mean, because you play a second place from another group. It's always valuable.
Yeah, I suppose. But I think more than anything it's probably a bit demoralizing for France.
Yeah. It's certainly going to take a bit of steam out of their engine. think we're going to try and get an interview set up here. That's going to be the end of the game. We'll call it the post game right now. We're not going to stream the last set. But it was a pretty good game to the end.
Yeah. The last set was definitely the most interesting one.
Yeah, France is finally picking up a few rounds. I feel like France came close in a couple other rounds as well, though. Maybe Toby and Peter just not judging their risks quite perfectly there. But I mean, the thing is, it's easy to criticize them, but really, kind of everything was sort of resting on their heads. I mean, it just depended on them taking those risks and winning, which is a very hard thing to do.
Yeah, they can't really do much when the rest of the teams died.
Yeah. We certainly saw some impressive play out of them. I think Black Tide was really good though. He just looked pretty solid throughout the whole match. Very, very annoying with his javelins. And he's a player that's got like a lot of ability. He knows how to play against good players, which I think is very, very important. Okay, I think we have a couple of people coming in there for an interview now. I think perhaps we have Corey, Cleric, and Black Tide. Let's bring them in here right now.
User was moved to your channel. User joined your channel.